everybody. Today, Kian and I are going to start working on the Camaro that we got over here. So we're gonna lube the hood pins, put a battery in it, and I already lubed the engine up by dumping a little bit of oil down in the spark plug holes the other day. So we're going to see if we can get this old girl to start, see what she does. Yep, Kian's going to throw in this battery for me here real quick, and we'll get that in here. And we'll put a little gas in the carburetor and check the oil real quick again and see if she's going to fire up. So we'll get right back to you guys here in a minute once I find the bolts that the battery bolt in with. Alright, so we're just going to lube up all these door pieces here so the doors will open easier with some silicone lube that doesn't have any pressure in the can. So it kind of sucks.
You got like some WD-40 or something?
I might, somewhere, let's see. Oh yeah, that's good. Get some of that in there. Them doors sure do shut good for as old as this thing is. Close to that.
It's in great condition for how old it is, actually.
Yeah, right. Silicone spray in there. This can's kind of screwed up. See if I can get some in these upper hinges, maybe. There, I hit it from there. That's good. These doors shut good. They don't even need new pins or nothing yet because they don't have. Let's see. Let's look in there and see how many miles are on
this thing. Let's see if you guys can see that. Yeah, 77,473 miles.
That's all original miles. So this car is in good shape. The seats aren't even tore up. The only problem is the dash got cracks in it that up here and stuff.
We drove this all the way home from Kanab.
Yep, 120-mile trip in it. You got the hood always done up too. So right here, I already lubed these points here and here and here, back here. If you don't keep these lubed, they'll get rusted up. These were kind of stiff to open today when I opened it up, but now it's pretty smooth. But if you leave those like that and you push down on it hard, it'll end up kinking your hood somewhere right in this area here probably. Kink it here, about even with the end of that. So about there it'll kink and then your hood's ruined. So just keep those lubed up and you're set.
You got the other battery bolt in it now?
Yep.
Think it'll crank over?
And we'll try it and see. I was going to get a little shot of gas and throw it in there. It's probably some two-stroke gas, there's a little bit of oil in it. So let me see if it'll even crank with that battery.
Watch it fire right up.
It could. Hasn't been started in a few years though, so it might not. You wiggle those cables around, see if they're loose.
What ones?
The battery cables, push down on them.
They're not very loose at all. Yeah.
Alright everybody, so we've been working on this Camaro trying to get it to start, but the battery, the only side post battery I have, I guess it's dead. So here we are, what we're doing. Got battery charger on it. We'll just keep on working on it until we can get it to do what it needs to do, I guess. So we'll take a little break and I'll get back with you guys as soon as this battery's charged up enough to crank this thing over. Alright, so now I'm finally getting ready to start this thing up. I think I've got enough juice in the battery. I took and did a bunch of other stuff too, like I blew out all the stuff out from under the hood the best I could. There's still some stuff up along the windshield wipers and stuff I need to clean off, but Under here it's blowed off pretty good, so I'm not going to be burning any rat nests or anything up. So we'll go ahead and give it a try and see if she'll at least fire. So hang on and I'll jump in it and give it a shot.
There was smoke coming out of it. Is there supposed to be?
Yeah, I've seen fire come out too a little bit.
Okay. Is that bad?
It's alright. It's not on fire anymore, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It looks like I might have something spraying out of there. Let's look. Double check, make sure.
Maybe that's what made it smoke.
Huh?
Maybe that's what made it smoke.
Yeah, maybe, huh? Got a couple of vacuum lines that are about done for. I'll do a little more stuff on it. I'm gonna give it a little bit another shot real quick. Try and find some more gas really fast.
I'll watch it and make sure nothing happens.
Alright, so I've let this Camaro charge up for a couple hours now, so we'll try to start it up again and see if she'll fire. I won't run it for very long because I don't think it has much coolant in it. But I just want to see if it's going to run, and then I can probably end up pulling that motor out, this engine out here pretty quick anyway, and probably do like a 5.3 LS swap or something like that. Something that will actually make this car a little more fun. So let me get you turned around so you can watch this, and I'll try to get her started real quick. Give her another little drink here. Well, she's alive, I guess. That says something. Maybe we'll pull that motor out and freshen it up and do something with it. But I think we'll probably just LS swap this thing so it can be dependable and get fairly good mileage. Maybe just a little small mild tune and maybe a cam or something. It'd be pretty fun though. Alright, we'll get a good charge on this thing, and I might actually put thermostat back in this thing and get the radiator filled up. I had drained it because I drove it home when I picked it up. Drove it 120 miles home from Kanab, and it blew all the coolant out, so I took the thermostat out on the way home, filled it clear full of water just to get myself home the last like 20 miles home. There's nowhere to get any coolant, so threw water in. Now when I got home, I tried to undo the petcock on the radiator, and that radiator I think is just junk. It's too much corrosion in it, so when I got it home, I ended up undoing the bottom radiator hose and letting out all the water out of it that way, and I pulled the thermostat housing back off too so it could evaporate some out, so nothing would sit in the block and freeze over the winter. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll get her going and we'll drive her around for the summer, and then we'll swap it in the winter or something, unless we like how it runs once we do just get it running how it is. But alright, so I'm going to show you guys around this car a little bit before I go. So it's got all the original wheels on it and everything. See here, they're all paint matched to match the paint on the car, but they're getting kind of faded, so it's not really too bad. So the back seat, it's kind of gross. I think the mice have been in here recently probably, but the seats are not tore up at all. These seats in this car are pretty much perfect. I think I could wash them and get away with running them. That one looks good. The carpet in here is brand new. It's black carpet. I didn't put it in here, it was already in here. But like I said, the only real thing I need to do to fix this is I need to get the dash cover for this on the inside, because it's broke up over there in the middle, and I need a headliner. I have to figure out where to get one of those from, but I think I might get new covers for the front seats because they're starting to weather a little bit and stuff like that from sitting in the sunlight. But for the most part, everything's really here, so we'll get building this thing one of these days on the channel. It's going to be a blast, so just keep watching and we'll get to this one. I got a couple more things I got to finish up. I got to finish up that S10 and get it done, and then we can work on this. But like, even the door panels are perfect. There's not a tear in them. They just need the armrest put back on and the trims around these here. But like, the doors on this car are super tight. They don't even need door bushings or nothing, so it's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get a new piece for back here in the back window. I'll probably just cut a new piece and put some carpet on it that matches everything good, so it'll look good. And gotta put all the trim pieces back on. This car, it only has 77,473.4 miles on it, original miles on this car. It's been sitting for a long time, so it'd be kind of fun just to get her fixed up for my wife. It's her car, it's her dream car, so we'll get it done for her though one of these days soon. So you guys all have a good evening, and I'll get back with you on this later, and we'll maybe do a little more work on it, or maybe we'll start searching for something to get the 5.3 out of to put in this thing and make it scream down the road a little quicker. So thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.